I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FM fam? How's Turner and Shannon's Friday been? How's it going, fellas? Y'all are the only two in here right now. That's kind of odd. Did I just get shadow banned? Anywho's, do you have Home Depot up there? Wait, what's going on? Hold up. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Shannon. Turner, scam, send me gift cards. What do you mean send you gift cards, bro? What is you talking about? Where to? To Cianada. Mike tracks. What? Mike track boobs. Huh? Oh, what? All right, guys, we're gonna see if we can get some more viewers up in here. Mike, Mike check good. Shannon, what the fuck was that? Ooh, this is odd. What is going on? Is there something going on that there's only two of us up in here? Tweet this out. God, these are rookie numbers. What's going on here? Voice to text not working good. You at work, Shannon? Or are you at home? Man, we need to turn up in here. What the hell is going on? Normally we'll have like 20 people in here already. Something just don't seem right. Hold on. I love used car shopping. $500 limit. Same thing. Hold up. I love used car shopping. $500 limit. Same things need to be repo. A 10 car. What? What do you mean? Hold on. When you go used car shopping, you only want to spend $500? What kind of vehicle you think you could get for $500? Yep, work. Dang. What time do you get off? You get off at midnight, right? Replaced. Oh no, on a $500 car, there might be a lot more than that. There might be a lot more wrong with it. What the hell is it? I don't know what's on me. Now I've seen cars for $500 as mechanics liens, but never has a. I guess they're used cars, but mechanics liens normally are, you know, uh abandoned cars or cars that weren't the bills weren't paid off on them for the repairs. So looked at one today, 96 5-speed Accord. Ooh. So you look for beaters then, correct? Like something just to get you around that you're not really trying to spend a whole lot of money on. They switched to hours now. I'm second shift, 2 to 10. It's 10 o'clock, Shannon. It's 10 o'clock. What are you still doing at work? That ain't right. See, subscribers, like chat replay. Hold on, guys. I'm checking the settings on the stream because this is quite odd. Everything looks all right. M, what's going on, M? How's it going? How's it going, man? How's it going? We're just chopping it up till we get some more people up in here. Not really beaters. I'll say well-maintained ones for the most part. You get a well-maintained vehicle for $500, dude. What part of the country are you in? Holy smokes! Hey Shannon. Hey Shannon. Driving. Oh, you dirty, dirty dog. I won't say no. I won't say nothing. Single Cam says NH. So like New Hampshire, right? Those things it's still drivable. A 96 up there in New Hampshire. Ain't that thing like the aren't like rusted out? Like, cause I complain about rust. I'm a diva when it comes to rust. And I'm always constantly told in my videos, like, that ain't rust. That ain't rust. That's off the showroom floor. So I can only imagine what a 96 would look like. We're getting a 2010 Corolla with 35K for free. Hell yeah, that's great. Hell yeah, there's a stream. Yes. El hijo del Kaneki. Kaneki. Yeah, there's a stream. Hell yeah, there's a stream. Boom, send me gift cards. It's not a scam. What do you mean? Turner, what kind of gift cards are you talking about? Harbor Freight gift cards? Harbor Freight? Harbor Freight. Now that I mentioned Harbor Freight, it's probably gonna freaking flood the ads with Harbor Freight shit. Hey Turner, hey Turner, hey Turner. Well, I know as for me, okay, so this is where I say when you're used car shopping, and I'm talking about from like mom and pop lots. Now I've seen some cars roll through a dealership that have been sold. I'm not talking about mine, but I've seen cars. Okay, maybe not seen cars roll through a dealership, but I've seen cars come to our dealership that were bought from another dealership. Whether it's a Ford dealer, Chevy dealer, Kia dealer, whatever, right? Because all dealers sell used cars and they go through inspections and stuff. But I've seen cars come in. Oh my goodness. The amount of issues wrong with these vehicles makes you question how they even passed a safety check to sell the vehicle. I don't know if they're used car inspectors or like not very trained or whatnot. But I've seen some stuff and I posted one video the other day. Yesterday. I think it was yesterday. This car that had frame damage. They came in for a PO 101, right? Check engine light. PO 101 and their crash radar light on. Of course, what am I going to do? I always suspect when there's a crash radar light and I scan it and it has a radar stain or distance off center, I always directly go to look at the sensor itself to see if the bracket's bent, if the crash bar is bent, physical damage. When I looked at this car, and I barely posted the video, but this car I had looked at a year ago. So when I look at it, I see a lot of the plastic trimming that directs the airflow to the radiator and condenser and stuff. I seen a lot of that missing. I'm like, what the hell? And then I look down in the bumper. There's no radar there. I'm like, what the? Hold on. Wait. What's going on here? So as I'm looking around, I start seeing evidence of this thing having been repaired, being in a front end collision. I'm like, all right. Missing radar, missing bracket, mass airflow sensor. Oh, wait. Airbox not secured. Open the airbox to take a look at the air filter. Air filter is not installed. Like, there's no air filter in this thing. I look at the mass airflow. Well, I end up selling them a mass airflow because I'm like, yo, you probably suck something into your mass airflow sensor because there's no air filter. I think I clean the throttle or replace the throttle. I think I replaced the throttle. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Because on those MAF and throttle body correlation on the kicks is just throttle body. Okay. I always tell people on the kicks, if you have a PO 101 first code and there is no drivability concern, like the vehicle's not stalling out or anything, throttle body. Put the throttle body on first before you spend and waste your money on a mass airflow. Because a lot of people will throw a mass airflow sensor on it. And y'all seen my rants about aftermarket mass airflows. And it'll make the vehicle run worse. So put the throttle body on first. I put the throttle body on, and I'm still getting some freaking weird codes. And I'm like, the fuck? Now I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. Because this is how I just fixed the PO 101. So I end up finding that the wiring to the throttle body is just cut, taped. I'm like, yo, wait, hold on. This ain't right. Okay, now when I was doing my inspection, I lift it up, and I just start seeing welds on the subframe. No, hell no. What's going on here? I look at the frame rail. Frame rails are cut, welded. They tried to straighten this shit out. They did a horrible job. Needless to say, whoever inspected this vehicle or whoever the used car lot did some shady shit. They did some shady shit. So my recommendation to everybody, and I hate getting asked questions too about what should I buy, where should I buy from? Because if I tell you to go somewhere, or I tell you to buy a specific car, and it turns out not to be what you were hoping, then you're gonna blame me, right? So I always tell people, you know what? If you're gonna buy a vehicle, just go to a shop, get a multi-point done before purchasing the vehicle. Ask if you can see underneath the vehicle too, because so many customers will buy a cosmetically looking good vehicle, drive it off the lot, a couple days later, issues just start popping up. They take it in, and this is when we just find so much things wrong with these vehicles, and it's not good. It is not good, and a lot of times it's safety hazards. 3.6 Chevy Colorado off the list. Do not buy. Whoa, why? Why is that, Garage? Do not redeem the gift cards. Indian accent. Do not bloody hell no. Oh, hey, Garage Monkey. Hey, M. Hope you're feeling better, sir. Who? Oh yeah, M. Are you at the hospital? Home from the. Oh, there you go. Sore, but feeling better already. Uh, they have you doing like rehab or anything? You go doing any of that? Good. Getting ready to take my mother-in-law in on Monday. Oh, like to the hospital? That doesn't sound good. Good at all. Eh. But I don't know. Tell me some of y'all horror stories. Tell me some of y'all horror stories when it comes to cars that y'all have looked at or tried to buy. I've fell victim to one of these. Man, but it was a 97 S10. Dog shit ass condition. Dog shit ass condition. My doors didn't even close all the way. Nah, from the hospital. She's been there 2 weeks. Oh, okay, okay. She doing better? Hopefully she's doing better. Insurance wouldn't cover rehab. Oh, that's fucked up. Pay so much into these insurance companies just to get screwed over. Whether it's car insurance or actual medical insurance, that is wild. And deductibles on medical insurance is crazy too, depending on your plan. But my woman's blowing me up right now. Like, woman, don't you know it's streaming time? I almost didn't come on tonight, guys. Almost. But I was like, you know what? We've had like a 3-week streak. Let's keep it alive. Cause let me see. On the 4th, actually July 4th, Independence Day, I will not be on. I might. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be in my original setting. So that one might just be a fun little one. Oh shit. 89 Ford Taurus hood wasn't attached to the car. Head gaskets were blonde. Return to sender. Oh, blown. Return to sender. Damn. That's wild. 77 Chevy K2500 full-time 4-wheel drive. Biggest trade I ever owned. What happened with that? What happened with that? Man, how long ago was that actually? How old was the vehicle when you had purchased it or obtained it? I see 15 people down in the chat. Come on, let's click that like button. What up, homie? BFT, what's going on? What's going on? How are you doing, bro? That's what I'm trying, Shannon. I'm trying. Yes, let's keep them lives going, Fluffy. I'm trying, bro. Like I was at the shop. I was at the shop today till what 8:30, and not even because I was working. We're just conversating. We fell into deep conversations at work today, or towards the end of work. And then as I'm driving off the lot, I see the PDI tech, and I haven't spoke to our PDI tech in months probably, and a lot's gone on at the dealer since then. So we're just shooting the shit. She's not doing good, so she's coming to live with us. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear that. I definitely know how that goes, how that feels. That was in 1987. Damn, that was almost 40 years ago. What up, Fluff Dog? What's going on, Harbor Area Tech? How's it going, brother? It's been a minute. Hey, Anthony. Hi, Derek. Definitely been a minute, bro. Glad to see you up in here. Oh no, actually, you came in the live a couple weeks ago. BFT, you seen any crazy shit when you were a tech, as far as used cars? People that things that people would bring in. Oh, I just purchased a vehicle a month ago, and then there's these little as is. You can't return the vehicle back to them, and you try to tell them, oh, you sold me a turd. You sold me a vehicle that won't even run, and this and that and the other. Oh no, you bought it. You bought it as is, but they sold you an extended warranty. And then we try to claim that extended warranty, and they're like, nope. It hasn't hit the mileage or the age of the contract. So now everything that you just try to claim, and extended warranties are tricky. They're sneaky. They'll let you tell, okay, what's the concern? What did y'all find? Okay, what is the repair going to be? They'll let you tell them everything that you found, everything that you're recommending to get done. Okay, that's pre-existing. They've only drove it 300 miles. They were supposed to drive it 1,000 miles. It's only been 3 weeks. They're supposed to wait 60 days. This, that, and the other. So now everything you just marked down, pre-existing. So now the customer's asked out and out of pocket. Seen that so many times. Hey, leisure. Yeah. What you got? Sounds like a Chevy. A Chevy? What sounds like a Chevy? A Chevy. A Chevrolet. 2008 Chevy Avalanche. I could touch it and put my hand. Oh. I used to like them Avalanches when they first came out. And we even had one. My dad recently got rid of it. Yeah, we had a fucking 05 Avalanche. That thing was nice when we got it. It was freaking nice. We loved it. No brakes. All the lines were rusted. Misfires like crazy. Oh, the lines reminds me of another vehicle that we had gotten from Carvana. Which you got to be careful with those places. Shit. The pay online and get approved and have the vehicle shipped to you before you even see it. Hell no. But I think they do have like a 7-day grace period return policy or some shit like that. Unsatisfactory or something like that. But yeah, we seen one where all the brake lines were rusted out on a Sentra. All the freaking brake lines were rusted out, leaking, not even connected. Insane. Put all new brake lines, ABS module, rotors, pads, plugs. Never found out what they did with the body. The body is fine unless it's a unibody. If the unibody is fucked, then they're fucked, and that needs major repairs. But as long as the vehicle, in my opinion, as long as the vehicle is safe to drive, hey, so be it. Hey, Garage, hey, Shannon. Straight garbage was a northern truck. Every time I see red Avalanche, I cringe. Every time you see a red Avalanche, you cringe. Damn, it was that bad. At the dealer days at Lexus, a Maxima with VVTi codes. Used car tech changed the solenoid. Car sold, came back a week later. No warranty, but we had a Goodwill, the VVTi gaskets behind it. Yeah. Behind the timing cover. Yeah, that's the thing about buying a vehicle from a dealership. A used car from a dealership is, if 9 times out of 10, if they missed anything, then they eat it. I know we've done that. We've missed sludge. We've missed transmission issues. I'm not saying like we in specific because we have a different department for our used cars, but like as a company as a whole. And the vehicles come back and we end up having to eat the repairs. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's the sales department eats the repairs or the used car department. Somebody eats the repairs. Either way, the technician gets paid and the customer don't have to come out of pocket for it. So that's what we do. We'll honor the repair. Yeah, and there's sometimes, them salesmen don't want, not the salesmen, but there's some stuff that we'll recommend and it's okay. We won't worry about it. Customer comes back unhappy because they noticed it. And so now sales department eats it. Fortech, how are you? Those brake lines are a pain to replace. I hate replacing brake lines. Hoses, I'm okay with. Brake lines, yeah. $5 super chat. Appreciate that, Shannon Dickinson. Appreciate it very, very much. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say? Good, Shannon. You good? Yeah, these lines are a pain in the ass. I ended up going to Hooters for lunch, drank some beer, came back, sat under the truck, started at the brake lines and said, "Screw it, I'm going home." Screw it. Man. So was this the weekend? Was this the weekend? And guys, technicians don't drink during lunch. Yeah, he drank beer the next day. Technicians don't drink beer at lunch. What up, all? What up, quick? Stared, not started. Yeah, I kind of got that. I'm like, it was probably a typo. Hey, Dave. Dave, how are you? What up, quick? Hi, Dave. No, it was a Tuesday. Bro, what? What? I was married to that truck. I hated it. Man, I'm married to a vehicle right now. This is like I made a couple videos on it. The first video I made, no, second video. First video, this is the one where I made the mistake with the PP draw and the DVOM, the ammeter. So we had that. Then I had the video where I repaired it and showed no, it was my mistake. PP draw does work. The one where I had I was trying to be smart about it, not realizing the ammeter connects the battery back, essentially. But yeah, that thing keeps freaking coming back to me, man. I don't know what the hell. So the lady drives like 300 miles a month. And I don't know what happened. After I repaired it, it was working fine. Comes back a couple weeks later. Or a couple days ago. And ended up being, I don't know how, they popped the main fuse on the battery terminal, which I think it was jumped backwards. So I jumped that fuse or that fusible link, started it up, make sure there wasn't no modules that got blown, made sure functions were working. And one thing I didn't do was check the damn radio because the radio screen lit up. So I was like, all right, cool. Their infotainment center is working. So we warranty the fusible link because I have no, guys, that's 140 amp fuse that was blown. And it goes to the alternator. Anyways, we warranty out the fusible link and it sits for a couple days before they came and picked it up. They picked it up. That motherfucker boomeranged. Came right back. They pull it behind my stall and I'm like, ain't that the one I put the fusible link in? Oh. Porter hands me the keys. The radio's not working. I'm like, what? I'm like, fuck. I already knew. Oh, it wasn't the radio wasn't working. It was the speakers weren't working. So right then and there, I was like, fuck. They either popped a fuse, but I was like, no, because then the radio wouldn't work, or the screen. And I was like, no, that can't be it. Fuck. Let me check it. So then I start checking it, and lo and behold, it had an amplifier. So the amplifier fuse blew. Separate amplifier fuse because it had a Bose system in it. Well, me being a technician, I don't fuck with the radio. I don't adjust the volumes and stuff unless they're complaining about it. Unless they're complaining about the volume or speaker noise or something like that. So I was like, what the hell? Replace the fuse, shipped it. Hopefully it doesn't come back, because the whole reason it did come back is apparently her battery died, which we told her, hey, you know what? We know you don't drive this vehicle very often. Either disconnect the battery or put a maintainer on it, or buy the proper battery, because they had a regular flooded battery instead of the AGM battery that it requires. So hopefully they take our advice, and I don't see her back for the same issue consistently. It sucks. It sucks having return visits. I don't mind doing brake lines on a lift. Doing it on my back is getting old. Doing anything on your back sucks. Is it a Colorado? And no, I don't drink on the job. Don't take that the wrong way, people. That truck drove me up the wall. I feel you, bro. I freaking feel you. Yeah, we don't drink on the job. That's as far as I'm gonna carry that conversation. I hate brake lines. Now, if there's nothing to do at the shop and it's lunchtime, might have one. But if you're a technician, I'm just gonna say that if you're a technician, take off your uniform shirt if you're gonna have a drink. Because remember, your uniform shirt is you're a walking billboard, especially if it has your dealer name on it. Yeah, or your shop name. Yeah, don't do that. Some things are good on your back, like wrestling your old lady. Yeah, wrestling the old lady. Always a good time when that wrestling is happening. I definitely agree. Hey, BFT, I noticed y'all haven't been going live. So I was like, when was it? Wednesday. This past Wednesday, I was like, you know what? If they're on, I'll probably hop on with them. I come home and I'm like, oh, they're not live. It's like, oh shit, it's been over a month since they gone live. What the hell? I forgot to ask y'all about that. For Tech. Hey, he knows what's up. Yeah, we took our shirts off when we drank some beers. Now, they make fun of me at the shop when we'll have a drink at lunch, because I'm not a beer drinker, guys. I am not. I do not have the palate for beer. Some people can taste the difference in beers, and they have a tolerance for it. I don't. I cannot. So I have to drink, margaritas and stuff, mixed drinks. I always lose when I wrestle her. You give up, you tap out quick, right? Yeah, everyone's been super busy, a lot going on behind the scenes. Okay, that makes sense. Definitely understand that. Oh, we got the viewers going up a little bit. That's good. Slowly rolling in. I laugh my ass off. I don't know if everybody's going on vacation, which is weird, man, because we were slow as hell all week. Today, I didn't even look at one vehicle. Yeah, I didn't look at one fucking vehicle today. Yesterday, I looked at 2 that were from the previous day. Day before that, I didn't touch a vehicle. Tuesday, I didn't touch a vehicle. Monday, I got 1 vehicle at the end of the day. It's been horrible. I used to work at a body shop. The owner would buy used vehicles and swap out the clusters for lower miles. As soon as I found that out, I walked out. Sure hope he got shut down. That is crazy, bro. What the fuck? At a body shop? Oh, he would buy used vehicle. Oh my goodness. That's the thing too. So Carfax, right? I was gonna bring that up too because I did mention that in my video. Just because the Carfax is clean doesn't mean that there's not hidden damage. Car lots will always do what they can to hide damage. Now remember, um, like if it's a repo or something, the bank isn't going to. Okay, if it's a repo and there's the vehicle's been in a accident, right, and there was no insurance on it, this, that, and the other, because people will cancel their insurance to save money. So no insurance, it gets wrecked. And it ends up at a shop for mechanical issues. They don't have money to fix it, right? It gets repoed. It gets sent to auction. A car lot buys it, and because there was no, how do I say this? The Carfax will show that it was at a shop for, let's say, a noise. They don't repair the noise, and they're not complaining about any body damage. They're not complaining about an accident or anything. So that's not going to be in the Carfax because it wasn't written up as such. So when a private buyer or a car dealer buys a vehicle, they're going to try to get it repaired the cheapest possible way for profit. So they're going to take it. And I like how BFT mentioned this in that video. They'll take it to a homeboy or somebody they know that'll do it for cheap, do it for the low, a 12-pack of beer or something, and hide the structural damage and just put fenders and bumper on it, headlights maybe. Make it look as clean as possible on the outside and sell it as a clean title, clean car. But you get somebody like us who get up underneath it, like, oh shit, we start noticing stuff and we're like, yo, oh my goodness. Once we find one thing, now our eyes are like x-ray. We're looking for everything, every fucking thing. And then it turns into a fucking pile of mess because now the customer's upset that they bought a piece of shit car that shouldn't have been sold to them or sold for that much or that they weren't aware of. And the car is still brand new to them. It's only a couple years old. It's brand new still, but it has structure damage, frame damage. That's never good. Talk about illegal. Yeah, no shit. J&J Extreme. I bought a car. The Cobalt guys. I ran a Carfax on that before I purchased the vehicle. Now, when I bought the vehicle, it had 67,000 miles on it. 62,000. It showed 62,000 miles on the cluster, but in the Carfax, 10 months prior to that day that I looked at the Carfax, it had an engine installed at 99,000 or some shit like that. And I had called the dealer up and, hey, why was this engine replaced? I'm looking to buy it. I saw the car on Carfax, this and the other. And so that then and there, I knew this thing was rolled back, but it had a rebuilt title. So I was like, whatever. I know what I'm buying now. I see that it was replaced with a different gauge cluster, rebuilt title. I want the car. I want the car, and mainly because I knew that that engine was pretty fresh. 10-month-old engine, 10-month-old engine. So I'm like, you know what? It was 10 months ago. It maybe has 10, 15,000 miles on the block. Well, the engine ended up lasting me 60,000, but that's my fault. Right? 60,000? Yeah, something like that. 80,000. I drove the shit out of that car. J&J Extreme Auto Body was the name. Holy smokes, throwing out some names out there, Aaron Scott. Golly. Nothing wrong with the margarita or 2 or 3. Nah, I can only do 1. And I'll do the never mind. I don't do the fishbowl one. That one will get me a little tingly and a little feeling too good. Also, the scan tool shows the mileage when you hook them up. Sometimes there's a variance, but that's the PCM recorded mileage compared to IPC. You know, I've seen that. And we've actually had recalls to correct that. It's weird. That's high stake felony. That's high stakes felony. Guess right there. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. What state? Games. Oh, high felony games. Oh, clean title still, which is crazy. Yeah. Yep. Shannon for sure. He is in Western Washington. Most clusters have to be programmed now. You have to put the mileage in. Yeah, I didn't know that. Not that I didn't know they had to be programmed, but we now have the ability to, and it's with the newer vehicles like 21, 22, 23 and up, where this is crazy. This is fucking crazy to me. So as soon as we put the gauge cluster in, and power on the key, the ECM sends the stored mileage from the ECM into the cluster, or we configure it or some shit like that, and it puts the correct mileage. So my dumbass, okay, because I didn't know this. I've always known I've always known that when I order a cluster, we send it off to a third party company that programs the cluster and gets the mileage recorded in there, right? And that turnaround can take a while. And this cluster was on back order, so I told the advisor, like, hey man, they can't drive this vehicle because now there's going to be a discrepancy in mileage because we wrote it up and they took it. It could be a month, 2 months, it could be 3 to 4 or 5,000 mile difference on what the actual vehicle has, the chassis has, versus what the gauge cluster is going to show. So we have to make that, they can't drive it. Okay, cool. I get the cluster and I put it in, and I start reading the ECM. This is where I fucked up. I start reading the ESM, the service manual. Okay, what do I got to do? Okay, configure mileage will transfer as soon as configured. I was like, what? Oh man, so I could have sent this lady on her way and she would have been fine. There wouldn't have been a mileage difference because the mileage would have transferred. I was like, now I know. Good thing I'm not close to Washington, for sure. All the 6.2s are pretty low mileage. Like new. Bearded, this was over 10 years ago or so. They were all early 2000s or older vehicles. Damn, and those vehicles are probably still on the road. Shannon, nice. Oh yeah, back when you could roll the odometer. Is that true? You could roll with a drill, or was that just movie shit? There's a high-end used car dealer in our area that sells cars that were gold medalist. Oh, like for real, for real? I bought one rebuilt title, a 97 4Runner, never again. It's nearly impossible to get insurance on one of. Yeah, I have liability on that thing. I have liability. How's it going, sir? And my car gets recognized in town so fucking much. As far as I know, there's only 3 Cobalt SS's, with the big wang and black stripes. The only way we can tell each other apart is on my wing, on the end caps. I have black on my end caps. So that's to tell it apart from one. And then the other SS, there's one that's all yellow, no black stripes. There's another one that has the black stripes, but the wing doesn't have black end caps. And then there's another SS in town where he has the black stripes on the fender, and then he has racing stripes, the black racing stripes that go from the hood to the back. But my car, like, it gets recognized, and then I hear horror stories of my fucking car, and I'm like, yo, no. Like, police chasing Corpus? And I think it's always bullshit, right? Until they say one thing. The center console cup holders are orange, right? And this is like, because I'll be in the streets driving at a stoplight, and then somebody will pull up. Hey, I know that car. My buddy used to own that car. Like, oh yeah, you got some stories? Yeah. I'm like, what? Yeah, your cup holders are orange, right? And I look. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this was my buddy's car. I'm like, oh hell, man. So much shit's been done with that car in my state. And like the door, y'all never see it, but the door is like fucking 3 different yellows. Because it went through a fucking fence and they tried painting it themselves. Like, man, no wonder one of my wheels in the back is like this. And like my caliper, where the caliper bolts up to the rear axle, the rear axle beam, one of the ears is bent, so my pads wear at an angle. It's fucking weird. I'm like, man, no wonder, dude. No wonder I found all these fucking issues with it early on. Now everything's starting to make sense. It's going, man. It's going. They have ways to cleaning up titles. I've heard of that. It's where they could get it back to being a clean title. That's crazy. If I need a cluster, Ford orders it for me, but they program the mileage. They want the old one. I have to verify the mileage when I install it with the scan tool. So do y'all stop driving them, right? I have a company that repairs and programs clusters near me. Specmo. Yeah, I don't know where we would send ours off, but now on the newer vehicles, like the newer vehicles, we don't have to send them out no more. We just order them from Nissan. We receive them, plug them in, and configure them, and they're good. You could clock those old analog deals. Flood cars. Flood cars is another one. Oh my goodness. No reports. No reports of being flooded either. Fuck. Yeah, flood cars are almost a total by insurance. If there was an insurance claim made on them. Oh boy. Look, it's crazy. It used to be a used car tech at another dealer. Oh boy, have I seen some used car stuff. It's crazy. What's the worst thing you have seen, bro? Big wang or big wing? Black stripes or both? I got a big wang. It's a big wang. And I just have the fender stripes. Like the rally stripes, I guess. Not the racing stripes on the hood deal, right? Like the classic cars like my Chevelle, the red Chevelle SS that I'm dreaming of owning one day. But yeah, the fender stripes. I got those ones. Your car is infamous. Infamous or famous? It's famous here in town. That's for sure. Probably the loudest Cobalt. One of the loudest Cobalts in town. You can hear me before you see me. I got King Kong in it. No. Yeah, but yeah, it's just fucking loud. Which now I have a cat on it, so it's not as loud, but it's still pretty fucking loud. But newish Ram Newish Ram 1500 Longhorn Edition came from auction and had a big gouge in the chassis cross member that looked like it had been hacked by a torch. Probably. They probably tried stealing the cats at one point. Holy shit, man. Fucking thieves, dude. Horrible. My old ass is going to bed. Holla at your boy. All right, BFT. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Showing love as always. Appreciate it. I've seen worse. What have you seen, Chronicle? What have you seen, bro? Tell me. I want to know. Nap time. Gotta go later, y'all. All right, G. Wait, hold on. That's you and BFT going to bed at the same time. Hold up. I'm just kidding. Good night, GMM. I kid. I can't see the comments. What do you mean you can't see the comments? Hold up. Can't see the comments. Why can't you see the comments, GMM? They're right there in the corner in the lower right. Yeah, in the lower right. They should be on the screen. Yeah, they are on the screen. Later, Garage. They froze. Oh. What if I do this? Boom. Oh, it's not showing up no more. Oh, hell. Oh, you know what? As new comments come in, they'll come back. Fuck. This beta shit. My fault. I'm still going to bed. All right, GMM. You have a good night. You have a good weekend. And guys, it's my birthday on Sunday. Oh my goodness. I'm getting old. I see all the comments. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna go choo-choo, right? Or why did I go like that? It's supposed to be like that. Go like that. Or if I'm gonna go bowling, I'll probably go bowl. I might do both. Shit, I don't know. Got cheese balls to eat. Oh, dude, don't even talk about food. I'm hungry as hell. Got off of work, came straight over here, and started streaming. Tell him to get back. Tell him to get back out and come back in. I don't know if he was talking about like the ones I have on screen or like in the actual live chat that y'all are seeing all the comments on. Oh yeah, happy birthday. Appreciate it, GMM. Happy birthday, old man. David, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm getting up there, guys. Happy birthday, Flo. I'm still a baby to a lot of y'all, but I'm getting up there. Newish Sentra had rear sensors issues and had been poorly repaired with rebar. That's good. It's my birthday too, nerd. When? GMM, when's your birthday? Mine's the 22nd. It's on Sunday. Well, it's my birthday weekend. My birthday weekend. When's your birthday? Yes, happy birthday, young man. Appreciate you, quick. Appreciate it. I'm feeling the love. 20, dude. That's my birthday. 6/22/92. Oh yeah, we're twins. How old are you, GMM? Because I'm 33 this year. Mine is a 28. Oh, nice, Shannon. Happy early birthday. Actually, I'll be able to tell you happy birthday before your birthday, like the day before. Happy birthday, Garage Monkey. Is there headlight level issues that had been secured with wood screws and self-tappers? Dude, you're 42. I would have never guessed. I figured you were still in your 30s. Damn. Yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna be on like another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I'm covering for somebody tomorrow. Oh shit! Hold up. I left my resignation today. I guess they are shocked. I'm fucking shocked. Want special meeting with me Saturday evening. You're done? You are done? Yeah, thanks. No problem, bro. What actually, GMM, before you leave, bro, what are you doing for your birthday? Are y'all doing anything? Y'all cooking? I'm probably gonna. What is it that we always? I'm cooking on my birthday. Damn it! I'm throwing meat on the grill and cooking for my own birthday. But it's what I want to do. Wow, Dave. Good luck, Dave. I'll pop a cheese ball for you. Aye. Here's a good question. What's the worst card you've seen come in and what was wrong with it? Dude, I don't know if I can pick one. Definitely, probably the worst. Man, there's been so many, from snapped control arms, from them hitting shit, to this kicks that brought up this whole conversation as far as botched repairs, like frame damage, obvious frame damage that they try to hide. Holes in the block. Man, there's been so many. So many. What should I ask for? They want to know what my issue is. Tell them. Y'all. Y'all are my issue. Probably gonna grill. Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'm gonna do the same thing. Send link. We'll talk back for. Okay, I'll send the link here in a minute. Hey, we can grill on FaceTime. I'll be like, look, right, Texas fajitas for sure. Yeah. Dave, tell them to end the bullshit that you were talking about last week. Yeah, for real, man. Engine damage is worse. I have seen holes in the block, melted intakes because overheat is so bad. Dude, I don't understand how. Oh my goodness. We had a vehicle come in. They had a radiator leak, leaked out all their coolant, right? They drove this car. Nissan engines are stout as fuck. I'm gonna say that you can overheat them. Notice it's overheating. Turn it off before you cause damage, right? They kept driving until the vehicle stalled out on its own. Okay, so we're diagnosing it. Coolant pressure tested. Blown head gasket. Great. Comes back a couple days later, dead. We look at it, and well, the technician forgot to tighten up the. No, he didn't forget. Hold on, I'm fucking up because I'm about to get him in trouble. So, long story short, it ended up getting a motor, an engine, right? Because the head gasket was cooked, coils were melted, intake was melted, all that shit. Like that, it got hot. It got super hot. So, technician replaced the engine, released it. A couple days later, it comes back dead as fuck. Well, y'all know the little boot that goes over the nut on the alternator for the battery cable. Well, it got stuck under the fucking terminal, and he tightened it, right? When he went to tighten it, well, it wasn't tight because there was rubber in there. You know, you only snug them fucking things up, so there was rubber there, and through the vibration, it just unsnugged itself because there was something between, which was rubber, and it just backed itself off and stopped charging. And they drove it until the car died again. Why? You see a battery light, it dings, bing. Stop driving. Stop driving. You get warnings, and people. That is scary because if they ever have an oil leak, they will drive it until it doesn't drive anymore. Boom. That's scary. I need help from everyone. I need help with my wish list. Oh shit. Had a 70s Olds Omega come in. Rear bumper was nearly dragging on the ground. Had hose clamps holding leaf spring. Holy shit. I think the worst I've seen at my Ford dealer is gotta be someone tried to do their own control arms on the Transit 350 and strip the control arm on one side and snap the bolt on the other. And they came in driving like that. I have a lot to say, much I already have. Told them take head out of ass. Tried to hire a tech for 50 to 60K a year that has 40. Oh, trying to hire a tech for 40 to 60K a year that has a 40 to 60K in tools. Math don't add up. No wonder folks leaving. Bro, this is getting bad. Make more than 40 to 60K. Just example of bullshit I see. It's that new management shit. It's that new management shit for real. But they tried to drive it according to my advisor, but they came in on the rollback. Wild. These customers are scary sometimes. They're scary. It's like they just have deer blinders or fucking tunnel vision when they're driving. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna end it off here. So I can't be on late, like I said. Dave, I'll send you the link real quick. That way we could talk backstage, see what's going on with that. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I might pop up a stream throughout midweek while at work, or I might go random live during the week or something. We'll see. So y'all have a good rest of the weekend. And we'll see y'all either on Friday or whenever I pop up a random stream. So y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. Best part is I was the one that received the control arm 2 days. Oh, good night, man. Good night. I appreciate it, David. Have a good weekend, all. Yes, have a good weekend. Night, everyone. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for joining the chat. Hit like, folks. Yes. All right, guys. Y'all have yourselves a good weekend.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negative